What's up, guys? Welcome back to Revelation 11:27, where we speak the truth. And where we will continue to do so. Here I have my beautiful spiritual Barbies. Should I show you guys one that I don't know if I showed you guys this one, but look at her. Look at the shells. I just did her back. I'm not done yet. She looks so dope. And they all have their own little, vibe, energy. I always say it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, God. Thank you, Mother Nature. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Spirit Guide. Thank you, Galactic Federation, for everything you guys do. Let's get the frequency right. But by me doing this, you guys will also get it, especially if you're listening through headphones, because the sound will still vibrate, right, Lucas? Let's start with these, actually. What do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to see? Teach us something now. It says grow. And then just kindness. And then it says fear. And here is the shark. So maybe you're going through like growing pains. Let's say maybe you're learning how to be. Ooh, confirmation on my stomach. I swear I'm not hungry, but that's like, like your stomach growling like that is actually a popular confirmation from all the spiritualists. So maybe you're learning how to show more kindness. That is amazing. Maybe you're letting go of fear, things that would scare you. Maybe fear of judgment. Lucas just passed by. Maybe fear of being judged. Maybe fear of being your true, authentic self. And all that is part of growth, right? Right, Lucas? He agrees. When you accept what you're afraid of, or really pretty much when you admit to yourself anything that you need to work on, and you're real about it, and you're not like trying to say you don't do something when you do, and you accept that and you admit that to yourself first, because you have to be honest with yourself, and you decide to do better, that is growth. And that is amazing, because that's what we're all here on this planet. This very exact moment in time, dimension of the earth plane. We're all here to learn, for our soul to learn. But we're also here to be in our destiny, right? To be in the wheel of fortune. Everyone has that. Everyone has a destiny. Everyone has a wheel of fortune. But remember, people too focused on other people's lives that they let go of their own destiny. That's how you let go of your destiny. By waking up each day and be like, how can I defame Ray's character? How can I continue to cause trouble and chaos around town? How can I continue to do criminal activity? That is how you let go of your own destiny. How you stay in the wheel of fortune, how you stay in God's path for you, is by waking up each day and being yourself and trying to do better and not hurting anyone and focusing on you. That's how you stay on God's path. Not by judging people, not by claiming that you're a Christian or a Catholic and yet you don't even know what God is. And I say what because you probably think God is who God is. That message was not for everyone. Some people will get it, some people will not, and that is fine. But yeah, so you're in your so there was a distraction with the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Water. It's kind of like you were distracted from your destiny. Like you were. There was some time in maybe the recent past where you kind of got distracted about what was important to you. Kind of maybe let go of your morals, of your integrity, of your values, of your true heart desires, just because others around you were pretty much controlling your free will, inviting you places and you saying yes even though those places were bad for you, like hanging out with the wrong people, which now has you like this, in discontent, thinking how you ended up feeling like this. Maybe it was because of fear. Maybe you had fear to really stand up for yourself. Maybe you had fear to have your own opinion, even though it may have been different than others, but it doesn't make it wrong. And maybe you ended up here because you didn't speak up when you needed to speak up for yourself. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to see? I really wanted to do, like a night's reading for you guys. I say for you guys because I love doing this, right? And I do it because I love doing it. So I'm really doing it to help others, right? People don't have to watch me. People don't have to. I could care less. I've been doing this. Never have I ever competed with anyone, or would have the energy to do that. So, come on. Always been me. I have proofs. Come on, I've been making videos since I was 16. Okay. I'm gonna pick them up just because. Look how they felt like this. Over there reminiscing. About something that you held so important to you. The Ten of Cups. That's why it's in reverse. Oh no. Actually, you know what this is telling me? You're over there reminiscing because the relationship that you got into was a false Ten of Cups. Also, yeah, because reminiscing because you let go of something that was important to you. So maybe you were into someone else and you let go of that. You let go of your destiny because of your fear to speak up for what you wanted. And look where that got you. To a false Ten of Cups with false love. A relationship where you are unhappy. A marriage where you are unhappy. Where you are unattracted to the person. Where you don't even want to have sex with them. And you're over there thinking, how? How did I get here? Well, there's always a reason. But the good thing is that we got justice at the bottom of the deck. I need to get another card. Yeah. Okay, we'll do... Oh, yeah. You are thinking, how did I get here? But that is the justice that you needed to awaken. To realize a mistake that you made in the past. Maybe disregarding someone else and entering a relationship or entering a marriage with someone who did not make you happy. Instead, with someone who satisfied your family or satisfied society. But you realizing that and you being honest with yourself is amazing. Is the beginning of an awakening, right? The Hanged Man. So you felt restricted in that marriage, in that relationship, with false love, with manipulative love. And you accepting that. Oh my gosh. Accepting that. We're just speaking about. You admitting that to yourself is you bringing in righteous justice to your life. And not only that, but you letting go is allowing you to have a new perspective in life. Allowing you to understand that God will never want you to be unhappy in a relationship or a marriage. Allowing you to understand that it is okay if you are unhappy and you're unattracted to that person in all aspects, that it is okay to get a divorce. What is not okay is to stay in an unhappy marriage and make your life miserable, unalign all of your chakras, right? Get away from your destiny just because you want to satisfy a false Bible verse that is misinterpreted, right? Misinterpreted, whatever. I'm from the island of Cuba. And it is coming out of a distorted person's mouth. Like I said, people don't know what God is. And if they knew what God was, they would know that God would not want you to be unhappy. God didn't even make a marriage. Like we signed, like we made the papers, we made the contract. Come on, God didn't even make religion. I've already said this before. God is not Christian, God is not Catholic, God is not Buddhist, God is not Jewish, God is none of that. And I respect people's religion, but just how I respect people's religion, I am speaking the truth. And people have to respect that. And if they don't have to watch me, right? But I'm just giving you guys an advice. You accepting that has brought in that justice into your life. Like, hey, I am unhappy. It's okay if I don't want to be with this person. Society don't mean shit. None of these people know what they're talking about. There are people that are 50, 60 years old, and they are in an unhappy marriage. And they wish they could just leave, but now they're just, and I'm not saying this with any disrespect, but they're older in age, and they can't have a new beginning, even if they wanted to, which, like I said, a lot of people are 50, 60, 70 years old, and they don't want to be married to the person they were married to, because that was probably a karmic relationship. A lot of reasons, but we're not going to get into that right now. We're doing something else. Yeah. So it sounds to me like you're making the changes that you need to make, right? To really be in that emperor energy. Maybe you're becoming more methodical in how you move through the situation in your life, whatever it is, right? I could be specific, because come on, but I'm not. This can resonate. Just resonate it. Just take it how it resonates. Incorporate it into your own life. But you realize this in the recent past, recently, right? Like air, oof, it just hit you off. Like, dang, like, I am really unhappy here. Like, oh my gosh, like, I need to get away. And that is fine. Because like I said before, God does not want anyone to be in an unhappy marriage. Look how this photo looks like. It just looks like, how was it? It was like this, like, oh my gosh, somebody get me out of here. Yeah. And this awakening is what you needed to understand that, you should not have any fear of disappointing any of these people that are not connected to God, that make you believe that they are. As long as you're being true to yourself, not committing crimes, like I was gonna say, and stealing and all that, but that is crimes. That is all crimes. Then God wants you to be happy. And as long as you're not committing crimes, you're a good person. And that's all you guys need to know. Now, because you've realized that it is okay to not be in an unhappy marriage, to not be in an unhappy relationship, that has put you in the emperor energy, meaning that you hold authority now, right? Meaning that you are aligned, meaning that you are aware of what you want and what you don't want. And not only are you aware of that, but you're taking the necessary actions, like a breakup, like a divorce, to be in that emperor energy. An emperor is not an emperor if they're still attached to people that are that have not done the work, that are karmic, that are putting a facade in society to prove shit to I don't know who. And listen, it may sound like I am talking to you directly, but I'm just doing my job. I don't know who I'm speaking to specifically, I just wanted everyone to know that, even though you guys should. What else do we need to see? What else do we gotta know, spirit? The ancestors are here. You've you've been connecting more to your spirit. You've been connecting. Let's see how I put this. Maybe you've been meditating lately. That has made you wiser. That has given you more knowledge, more wisdom. The wisdom and knowledge that I always speak about, that I'm not the only one with, right? If you were to meditate, if you were to, come on, follow the rules of the universe, you would have as well. Maybe you've been praying a little bit more. You've been asking God truthfully. Maybe you've been receiving a lot of confirmations about things that you should do outside in nature or even inside your home, right? Maybe you've been seeing synchronicities. You've been seeing certain insects or objects that make you think, oh wow, like no, it's not a joke. That's how God, the true God, communicates. That's how the spiritual world communicates. So, you're good. You're good, right? You're good. Why? Because being in this Emperor energy, right, has allowed you to jump back into your wheel of fortune, to your destiny, after maybe a time of diverting from it. But yeah, that is the message. Thank you guys. See you guys next time.